think the most important thing for myself and for my wife when looking at a childcare centre would be the trust factor. Knowing that you're going to be dropping off your children to someone who you didn't know before, and making sure that they're going to be safe for those 7 or 8 hours a day and in great hands.
Yeah, I think it's absolutely the security thing for us. That's certainly the most important aspect. Obviously, we're busy people, and for my wife and myself, who both work long hours, it's good to know that Sam's in a secure and safe environment where he feels comfortable and he's learning and he's enjoying himself. And it's the enjoyment factor and the security that are the most important things.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think also Bear Park has a very committed management team that supports the whole teachers to be full skilled in providing those experiences. And my son's been with Bear Park for 4 years now, and he's definitely had unique experiences.
I think the staff are hugely important, and it's not just about having staff to teach the kids, it's having truly passionate staff that really want to be here, and you can tell that. And you just have to spend a bit of time in the classroom and just watch how they interact with the kids and how they manage the curriculum, and it's really quite special. I feel really thankful for the involvement that the teachers have in Sam's life, and we can see that as he moves through the different stages, and he's, as he said before, still really connected to the teachers from the fantails, and he's now making new relationships, and the key is it's a special time.
Yeah.
Oh, it's amazing. I mean, there's so many instances of how caring the teachers are here. I often flick through Sebi's portfolio from year 4 and just see all the time and effort that's gone in, and it's an amazing record for us, because whilst our children are here 2 days a week, you'd probably prefer to be with them all the time, but it gives you a real sense of what they are up to during the day, and what they're learning, and in many cases, you couldn't do that for them.
Yeah, no, the learning stories are great insight in what the teachers are doing with the children and how they're working and learning together. So I think it's a great learning journal, to have
and it
for life.
Definitely demonstrates the effort that the teachers put in. I mean, it really is special reading those, and it's quite great too when you're at work. Occasionally get them through on the portal when you can have a bit of a read, it's great.
And you can feedback too, which is great, because they create that communication among parents and teachers, so it's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it is nice picking up each day, and you do get a little bit of feedback on how the kids have gone. And I've got to say, I've never once come across a teacher who looked tired or had enough, and I'm sure it's pretty tough for all those hours with all those children. But there's never any complaints. It's never evident that a day's been harder than another one. So it's all always positive stuff.
I think it's treating the children as people rather than just as kids. And they do. They have amazing imaginations, and they want to be involved in things. And I mean, it's not about forgetting that they're children and treating them like adults, but at the same time, it's finding out what they respond best to. And I think that Bear Park really offers that sense of community, a sense of belonging, fosters the imagination and communication. I think it's just a special experience.
Yeah,
it's nice to witness. Like Coco, our little girl, is quite a determined wee individual, and it's really nice how she'll just go off and start drawing. And I was got the email from the portal the other day, and there was a story about her drawing and just how the teachers had actually come behind her and noticed what she wanted to do, and then assisted her and brought new things for her in front of her so she could draw those, and the pictures just spoke 1,000 words, sort of thing, of how much she was enjoying that and just expressing herself, and letting her imagination run wild, I guess.
Yeah, the really fact that they value all the different languages that children use to communicate their ideas. My son is very physical, and I mean, he's been involved in a rugby investigation, which is awesome. And the way they draw the rugby and the way they play the rugby, all the different ways of expressing the ideas about the rugby, trying to draw the kick off and understand their bodies. It's all this, and now they're measuring the pole with their feet. So lots of learning behind that idea of different languages that children show their thinking processes. So yeah, no, I think it's amazing on that.
Yeah, I just think it's great that the interactions that happen, you know, and Sam's always been into things that move and wants to know how they work and why, you know, and it's about taking the time to say, well, that's his thing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
how we're going to tailor a program to work for Sam so he understands, hey, that's pretty cool, let's have a look at why that moves that way or how that moves that way. So yeah, he's learned a lot, and I think that's probably key to his enjoyment.
Yeah, I think it, you know, it must set them up really well for life.
Yeah.
Actually.